Hi, people of the universe. Today's lessons is a continuation of the topics about the sampling distribution. Large sample size. Here we will deal with large sample size. And I do hope you are familiar with the central limit theorem because this is our lesson. Okay, let's go. Mhm. All right, let's have this one. If random sample of size n are taken from a population with a mean and standard deviation, then the sampling distribution of the sample mean approaches normal distribution with mean and standard deviation, thus can be standardized as given the figure below. I mean, the formula below. So we have the formula Z is equal to the sample mean minus the population mean all over the quotient of the standard deviation and the square root of n. So, what does it mean? Chill lang, gagawin natin. Gagamit tayo ng example later on. As the n increases, the sampling distribution of the sample mean gets nearer and nearer to the normal distribution. That's the concept of the central limit theorem. Note, if your standard deviation is unknown, compute the sample standard deviation S, then use it to replace your your formula, the sigma, the notation sigma, in the formula provided that n is greater than or equal to 30. It is sometimes called z-test. Remember that this formula can only be used if your n, your sample size, is equal or greater than 30. Otherwise, you will use a different formula. Okay, let's take an example. Um, the height of the pupils in Luna Elementary School has a mean of 1 to 1 centimeters with standard deviation of 5. If 50 of them are taken as samples, what is the probability that their mean weight is less than 120 centimeters? So now let us first know whether or not we can use the formula Z or the Z-test. Diba? Ang first na i-focus natin is the sample size greater than or equal to 30? Ilan ang sample size natin dito? The sample size is 50. Therefore, it is okay to use the z-test kasi ang sa z-test, sabi niya, n should be greater than or equal to 30. And since greater than to 30 man siya, then you can use the z-test. Alright, let's identify the values. The sample mean is 120 centimeters. What is the probability that their mean weight, ito yung sinabi, mean weight is less than 120 centimeters. So 120 yung ating sample mean. Next, our population mean. Our population mean is 121 centimeters. Next, since merong given a standard deviation, population standard deviation, yan yung gagamitin natin, that is 5. And then we have sample size of n equals 50. You will just substitute those values to your equation or your formula. So you have now z equals negative 1.41. Okay, we are not done yet. We'll have continuation. Sige. Okay, next we have here. Okay. I do hope you still remember how to use the z-table kasi gagamitin natin siya dito. Remember that our value of z is equal to negative 1.41. And if you want, you can pause this video and check or verify whether my answer is correct. That using the z table, you have z equals negative 1.41 is equal to 0.0793. Thus, the probability that the mean weight of the sample is less than 120 centimeters is 7.93%. Now, take note that the sample is less than 120. So you will focus on below the mean. Okay, so ayan. If you have questions or clarifications about this video, don't hesitate to comment down below and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye bye. Bye bye.